Welcome along, everybody, to practice one for the 2026 Formula Belgian Grand Prix. We're back in the hills of Spa, the best track on the calendar. Woo! It is practice one time. We've got 3 normal practice sessions before we get into quali and the race. Yeah, I don't really love this track, so I'm not too excited for this weekend, unlike most of the tracks and Grand Prix we've had this year. You know, this is kind of giving me Japan vibes. It's kind of giving me Japan vibes of like I'm coming to the weekend being like, all right, let's see how it goes. But my expectations are low. But at the same time, this track has been pretty poo in F1 for ages, so let's see if the new regs make it better. I mean, Silverstone was kind of diabolical last week with the whole battery management. I feel like it's going to be even worse here, but then again, you've got a lot of places to actually recharge your battery, but you've also got very, very, very long straights. So, yeah. Anyways, it's practice one time. If you're new here, welcome in. This is how it works. You got my face here, you got the live timings here, you got the session timer down the bottom left that you can sync it up with, and you got a lovely Twitch chat that you can type in. So if you're watching right now on YouTube, come join us on Twitch, twitch.tv/Ponden. We're live for every Grand Prix weekend for every single session. Yeah, I'm back from holiday. We haven't been live in a week, but we're back now for the second half of the year. It was nice to have a little break. Yeah, I feel like I'm still got so much shit I need to catch up on. So, I think once after the summer break, we'll be fully back into the swing of things. But well, I mean, but the thing is, I was streaming so much anyway. Like, it's not like I'm missing streams or anything like that. We missed a couple streams last week because, sorry, this week / last week because obviously I was away. But yeah, like the main one was just that the main stream that I missed was Friday. Goodwood was so behind schedule. We had to stop the stream midway through, and then I didn't stream Sunday because I wasn't feeling well. Still kind of coming back. Still kind of got the cold a little bit, but yeah, so just didn't really stream for like a week, which is a shame. But yeah, we've been streaming so much lately. It's yeah, I feel like again, I wanted to go live earlier today, man, because I there's so much to talk about. There's so much to do. I haven't scrolled through Discord in like fucking 2 weeks. But there's just too much happening, man. But it's good. It's good. It's good. All right. Let me get the timer up for you guys. 58. 55. All right. Oh, I missed like sec. All right. Timer's up. Timer's up. Timer's up. Sync on up. Hair is pissing me off as always. Oh my god, it's Kubik Cabana. What does that do on the stream? That was a fun name. Fastest Car Zoom. They have the 4-month resub with Prime Gaming, dude. Really do appreciate supporting for 4 months. Okay, what can we talk about first? What has happened in the last couple of weeks? There's so much happening in the F1 world. It's so hard to keep up with. And there's so much bullshit that's going around that's hard to keep up with. But what is there actually happening? So obviously there's rumors of Max leaving Red Bull. Or, you know, is he going to go to another team? Is he going to retire? Is he going to stay at Red Bull? We'll have to see how that plays out. I don't really care about talking about that, if I'm being honest. Like, I don't know. Like, what's the point in speculating? You know what I mean? Well, no, it's fun to speculate, but we've been speculating this for fucking 2 years now. It's like, can we just wait for like an actual decision or an actual something new? I don't know. I think F1 community love to just like run things into the ground to the point where it just gets like dumb to talk about, and then like fake rumors and fake headlines and fake this and fake that are just so frustrating. Anyways, what other news have we got? Esteban Ocon rocking a Spider-Man helmet this weekend for the new movie. Oh, we've got some rookies in the car. Let's go through real quick. We've got Jack Crawford in the car instead of Fernando Alonso. Jack Crawford was an F2. Now he's a full-time reserve driver for Aston Martin. And that's it. Okay, so just one rookie in the session. Interesting. Only one rookie. This is one of the rare tracks nowadays where it's like a normal track with 3 practice sessions. So I'm surprised we only got 1 driver stepping in for practice 1. But yeah, for people who don't know, every single team needs to do 4 rookie sessions where they have to put a rookie in the car. So it looks like Aston Martin doing that this weekend with Jack, or this session with Jack. My god. Alan Permain deserves where did that go? deserves more credit than he's getting in my opinion. No, true. He's really done well with that team. I feel like VCarb, Torosso have always been like, or AlphaTauri have always been like kind of stuck, but they're really making progress this year, which is really, really good to see. Might need to relax by baking a cake. True, I love baking, man. My heart rate goes down when I bake. Wopcat, what is up, dude? Miss V3, hello. Nice Chad flag. Shut up! You guys would say this is a Chad flag. I thought I fixed it, bro. I'm like 99% sure I fixed this last year. Because you guys kept yapping, Chad flag, Chad flag. I thought I fucking fixed it. I guess I'm gonna have to fix it again. But I didn't have time. Dude, I was so looking forward, man. I was so looking forward to coming home from holiday and, like, being reset, which I am. I am mentally reset. I feel good, but bro, fuck me, bro. I was so tired yesterday, and I didn't have time to do everything, and then I was rushed to go live today, and then blah blah. And like you guys who are in Discord saw the schedule. I somehow made 4 mistakes with the schedule. I didn't even realize. We are cooked, bro. We are cooked. I think we're gonna have to charge the battery halfway down the first straight after a Rouge. Halfway down the first straight. The thing is, I don't. It's not, no, that they wouldn't have to recharge. So at Silverstone, they were having to lift in Maggots and Beckett's, so they had battery for the straight. At Spa, they're not going to be lifting down the straights to save. They're going to be lifting down the straights. No, they're going to be capping out on the straights there. They're literally going to super clip. Because you've got the little straight, you'll use a little bit of battery, then you gain a little bit back when you go into turn 1. And then you're going to go battery all the way up the hill, and then you're just going to super clip. And then that sector's all fine, that sector's all fine. And then the long straight into bus stop, you're probably going to clip. And then you gain a little bit back, and then you're going to clip. Then you're going to go that little straight fine. And then that first turn surely isn't enough to be able to get enough battery to go all the way along up the Rouge again. Like, I don't know, I just don't see where the fuck, like, these straights are so long. Like, the Baku straight, this straight, Monza, like, these straights are so long. Where the fuck? How are you gonna have enough battery for it, dude? Who do you think will win the GP? Well, Mercedes obviously always gonna be favorites, right? Ferrari look like they're in better form, but then again, I said this last week. I was like, Ferrari aren't gonna be able to go for the win, and then they were able to go for the win. In Spa, I don't think Ferrari's gonna be able to go for the win, but maybe they will be able to. Maybe they'll be able to. Viaplay, Swedish broadcast, saying F1, FIA, F1 teams, and F1 have a meeting tomorrow regarding the calendar and what to do. Most likely scenarios apparently they run a second race in Baku and not race in Qatar and Abu Dhabi, and then make a surprise return to Portimao as the finale. Whew. Yeah, I hope we get 2 races. I really hope we don't end the season with, is it 20 races? Obviously, as a content creator, you know, I'm biased, but I want as many races as possible because it means more content. But I think from a my perspective, ending the season in Vegas on a shitty time zone race on a street circuit, I don't know, it just doesn't feel right to me, man. It doesn't feel right. I really hope we end on a better track than Vegas. But yeah. Yeah. Also, it's funny. I used to be a fan of the doubleheader races. So, like, 2 races in Austria and 2 races here and 2 races there because it gave us more F1 during COVID era. But honestly, I actually hate the doubleheaders now. Sorry, not doubleheaders. Double tracks. Like, back-to-back tracks at the same races at the same track. Because I feel like, let's say 2021, for instance, right? Red Bull's strongest track was Austria. We then get to Austria, and Red Bull get 2 races. You know what I mean? It almost like, I don't like that about Formula 1. I like how every weekend's different. You have to show up. You have to get set up in the right window. You have to bring the right package for that track. Whereas if you do 2 races at the same track, the second race kind of becomes like, everyone's kind of figured out their setups. There's no kind of like, unknowns coming to the weekend. You kind of can predict who wins. So yeah, I hope we don't get any double headers. Maybe Baku, I would be okay with getting a double header just because like a back-to-back because it's Baku and like that's crazy, chaotic. But every other track, it's like, I don't know. Timings are gone. Yay! Woo! We're back with the issues. Oscar's stated his staying with McLaren next year, apparently. Stop with the apparentlys! Bro. So far today in chat, I've read, apparently Hadja's got a grid penalty. Apparently, Oscar's staying with McLaren. What was the other one? Oh, apparently, Portugal's going to be the last race this year. Apparently, the Ponden streams will be streaming this weekend. Apparently, though. Apparently. Yeah, it's been done to death and no actual new information has come out. Why does the Belgian flag look like Chad/Romania? Wow, what an original comment. Bro! My stress levels were so low. My stress levels were so low. Maybe I'm not cut out for streaming, guys. Maybe I'm not cut out for streaming. Maybe I ain't cut out for streaming. I think it's over. Apparently, people are saying apparently. Exactly. Alright, Max double purples. But he's on mediums as well. He's on mediums as well. Alright. Early standings. V-Cub look good. And Red Bull look good. Oh, has anyone looked at the Red Bull Macarena wing yet? Are they still rocking it? Or have they given up on it after the issues that Max has been having at Austria and Silverstone? Baking cakes and building sim rigs. Nice relaxing pastimes. You know it. It doesn't look like Ferrari have Macarena wing, but I don't know if I'm crazy. No, Ferrari do. Ferrari do. It didn't seem like you were away for very long. Problems run down a bit with everything going on lately. Oh wait, didn't seem like you were away for very long. Problems run down with a bit of everything going on lately. Wait, so you were talking about me going away on holiday? Yeah, it's just a short little holiday. I need to do that more, man. I need to do that more. I went to Dubai last year for 4 days, and I felt like I did everything I wanted to. It was a really nice time away. And it made me realize, like, you don't have to... Because I grew up with my family. We used to, like, when we went away, we'd go away for, like, weeks. Like we'd do a Europe trip for 3 weeks. Or we'd go here for 2 weeks. Or, like, you know what I mean? It was, like long times away. And then, yeah, it wasn't until I went to that Dubai trip, I was like, oh, you can kind of, like, see a whole city and go on holiday for, like, a few days. Also, I think being in Australia as well, when you go away, it's, like, you're spending so much money on flights that you want to make the most of your flights. Whoa! Liam was losing it there into the gravel. Good save, good save. But now that I'm in Europe, like, I can literally hop on a flight, get to a country, go for a couple days, and then dip back for, like, really cheap. So I'll do that more. But it was a nice little reset. But it sucks, because I just come back and then I'm back to, like, square one of, like, fuck, there's so much I need to do. Oh my god, like, I've literally distributed, I need to reply to an email. Yeah, like, there's just so much to do, and, like, you know what it's also been? I don't know about you guys. The World Cup has fucked me up. Because, like, over the last month, there's been so much happening, like from work, like from streaming content-wise. But then also, like, from a social aspect, it's summertime, I had a lot of plans, I had a lot of things pre-planned, like my friend coming over and stuff like that. And then, because the World Cup's been on, I've been, like, going out and, like, doing stuff for the World Cup, watching the World Cup matches, because I'm like, fuck, this is only on every 4 years, I need to make the most of it. And then it's like low-key, I'm happy about the World Cup now. Don't have to worry about doing anything on Sunday. LOL! But yeah, like in the last month, I've gone out and watched the World Cup like 6 times, I think. The problem is the middle sector doesn't let you recharge enough. No braking zones. Is there? Braking? True, you're right. Yeah, there's not really many braking zones on the straight. You got bus stop, turn 1, and half for, yeah. Surely this is going to be a Silverstone 2.0, but even worse, right? So I'm just scrolling through the chat. I saw rumors that they had contracted min at 22 races with all the broadcasters replacements expected if any more races are cancelled. Right. Apparently, Ponden's going to do a poo this stream. That is not apparently. That is true. Guys, TMI. I've been shitting 4 times a day this last, like, week. Being sick, plus food schedule all over the place plus drinking equals shitting 4 times a day. Will Spa be our first low-speed turn 1 of the year? Low-speed turn 1? Isn't Austria low-speed? Good joke. So the raid, dude. I appreciate it. Why we streaming today? Why is your nose so red? Probably because I'm sick and was sunburnt, bro. All right, deal with it. Why is your face? I don't know. Insert adjective. Bro supported 3 out of 48 nations and none of them winning. Yeah, you supported 1 and it didn't even make the World Cup. So, come on, bro. Your flag, your country's flag wouldn't even fit on the screen. Literally Silverstone 2.0, but worse. I'm deeping / analyzing the stuff for League Racer. Ah, I'm assuming creative series at Belgium. Why do you feel the need to tell us that? Why do you guys feel the need to criticize my poos all the time? You're doing a Formula E League race. A Formula E League race. What? Oh, Formula 1. Not even an hour into the stream and the Ponden chat has already started. You can't escape it, man. You can't escape it. Word 456 right. Luveri, Peel, Shred, and Wanisa. Thank you guys so much for the follows. Welcome to the stream, all of you. And Grid Jokes. They were the 45-month resub with Prime, dude. Really do appreciate coming with the Prime for 45 months. Thank you, man. Woo! We're back with one Pablo Montoya. Oh, I miss this guy. I miss this guy so much. Wow, look how much they're scraping up the hill. Yeah, Belgium tomorrow. The day Nepal makes the World Cup, I'll probably be dead by then. Maybe you should make the squad. Why is Lando still in the pits? Help. Oh, no. 2 laps. What is happening? What is happening? Where's my TTS? Oh, you got the sick bug, bro. You got the sick sub bug. One sec, guys. I need to grab something with my nose. It's running. In the pits again. Did he? Maybe they're just trying to get this new. Is it engine, battery, or just everything? Maybe just trying to get this new internals set up properly for the weekend. Singapore will qualify for the 2050 World Cup when it gets expanded to 250 countries. Me when Christmas Island and what's another random fuck-ass country? Madagascar play in the round of 256 at the FIFA World Cup 2050. How many countries in the world? Why not just do a 261 country World Cup? Fuck it. Imagine Vatican City versus Monaco. They're not 261 countries. How many countries are there? What team is coming out with a new engine? With a new engine? Wait, wasn't there a team bringing an engine to Spa? Again, I haven't had to scroll through Discord, so I don't, like, know all the news and stuff coming to this weekend. What's up, totally not Judy? Yo, long time no see. Last time he was here, I spilt juice. You spilt juice. You haven't watched since Shakedown streams? Bro, you need to lock in. You need to lock in, bro. Whoa. Antonelli crashing out on science. Loreds, what's up, dude? Why is Antonelli crashing out? Antonelli, calm down, buddy. Dude, why are V-Carb cooking so hard? Issue with Hedges cockpit? Cock. Wait, Lewis Hamilton this morning followed V-Carb. Oh, we unfollowed them. Lewis this morning followed V-Carb, but he only follows 5 people on Instagram. And then he's unfollowed them now. Accidental follow. LOL. Bro, you need to change the Romanian flag to the Belgian flag, because what is that? Guys! Do you not understand? There's a blue hue over this overlay. It makes it blue. Oh, you guys pissed me off. You guys pissed me off. Oh, don't worry. Just stream. Oh, you keep doing this. You keep doing that. You don't need to worry about this. You don't need to worry about that. But then I don't do something. By the way, you're doing this. By the way, this is that. By the way, that's broken. By the way, by the way, by the way. Either shut up or don't complain when I try to fix something. Shay, what's up, dude? I thought Belgium. Oh my god. Lewis to V Cup 2027. He might. He might. Do you get your posts from Automobilist? I do. I do. All from Automobilist. Totally not Judah. They have the follow. Oh, so now you follow, huh? You didn't follow back when you were watching Shakedown Testing? I see how it is. I see how it is. We got a lot of cars in the pits right now. Norris still not come out. Yikes, dog. I think we're going to see a lot of testing and practice right now. I know it's practice, so that's what they're meant to be doing. But what I mean, I think, like, after last week being a sprint weekend, Austria, I think, was the start of the upgrades being brought. Then we had Monaco. It's just been, like, all over the place lately. I feel like they're going to be doing a lot of, like, testing. Like, testing new parts. I'm refollowing, then unfollowing, then refollowing to get attention. Smart man. If you lack attention in your life, go unfollow and refollow a streamer. So he wastes his breath thanking you multiple times. First up was so nice, he had to do it twice. Grace, Tommy's daughter, has Franco crashing and Max winning as her prediction. I see Franco 1 coming true. We haven't had a Franco disaster this year. Why do I feel like Franco crashed at some race? Which one was it though? I can't remember. I feel like we ever seen a Franco crash. Was it not in Silverstone? I swear I remember Franco crashing or doing something recently and I was like, oh yeah, haven't seen that in a while, but that's average Franco moment. Wait, did we not? The spin in the quali. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, he didn't crash though. True. Why are they wasting a soft in FU1? Good point. To be fair, good point. Maybe they just did a, I don't know, 7 laps. Yeah, I don't know why I had just doing 7 laps on the softs. Maybe because obviously the soft is the better tire, wanting to get the car. I don't know, see what the car feels like as a base on the softs, rather than getting pranked by the tires. Because if you go out on the hards and then you're like unbalanced because the tires are cold and whatever, then you think, oh, I need more front or whatever. I don't know. Whereas going out on the softs, you can get dialed in better. Will Lando get a grid pen one more time in the future? Well, every time he takes a new part now, he gets a grid pen, does he not? Isn't he like maxed out every part? Don't tell Best do that. He'll be doing it every stream. True. Yeah, basically since Lando retired in Australia or whatever race, the second race was where he took damage, it was like, okay, this guy's going to take so many penalties this year. Zaid was up there. On the stream. Tax flame? What? McLaren said after this pen, he shouldn't have to take one again. Can they just predict that there's going to be no failure? Streamer University's been funny as fuck. I haven't really been following it, to be honest. I didn't get accepted, man, so I'm hate watching it. What is this Red Bull up to? Weren't they supposed to be trash? I have no clue. But they're looking good right now. I mean, the Red Bull has the best engine. This is a very power-hungry track, so... So has Red Bull gotten rid of their Macarena wing? Took out their wing and going better? Yeah, how is that possible? Lando out on track. Watch him fuck it into the wall and then his engine explodes and then he needs to take a 50 million grid pen. Whoa! New airbox on the V-carb. Very big, very wide. And now it's square. Interesting. See, the thing is, what I don't understand is Red Bull and V-carb have the same engine, but their airboxes are different. So does the V-carb just need more air? Like, why? But I feel like McLaren's airbox is bigger as well. What's the temp like in Spa, actually? 22 degrees today. 22-ish tomorrow. 18 tomorrow and 17 on Sunday. No rain. Moderate high temperature warning. How is 23 degrees moderate high temperature? Are we okay in the head, bro? Alright, we're seeing some soft runs now. Okay, and wait. How far did he go up? Fucking hell, my timings, bro. I'm actually gonna... I wanted to come back from holiday and enjoy my life, but... everything's broken. As per usual. Okay, so... and there's got 2 tenths up on Hadja. Clip Farming University. Where can I stream F1? Do you mean watch F1? Smaller than the other one. They have two different on both the cars. Wait, you talking about the McLaren? Well, I was talking about both McLaren and the V carb. The V carb's bigger, way bigger. Okay, Twitch, YouTube needs to lock the fuck in with this update. It's starting to piss me off now. On YouTube, they've added like an auto translation feature. So Lorenz has typed oi, and it's translated to hey. And the worst part is, anyone who types my name translates it to pounds because they think that they're typing Dutch. Look, hi Ponden, how are you? Oh wait, that one didn't. Okay, that one got translated, but just whack, bro. Just whack. I know I'm showing F1, guys! I actually think my blood pressure's too high, bro. I do think my blood pressure is too high. Is this the Ponden champion hotline? You know it. You guys are fucked. Anyway, so anytime someone types Ponden on YouTube, it just auto translates it to pounds. So can I turn that off? Pound in Dutch. Apparently it does. But then every time I ask a Dutch person what Ponden means, they're like, I don't know. I got the Signs Belgium hat. Yay penalty. Wait, what? Yay penalty? And there's a Signs Belgium cap? Why has he got a Belgium cap? Hey, but I don't know if you have seen, but the Grand Prix of Washington will clash with the Dutch Grand Prix as the Grand Prix of Washington will start the past 4. You talking about an IndyCar? Well, in that case, I will not be watching IndyCar. I was debating whether I watch it or not anyway, because I don't want to get cancelled for watching it, bro. I'm curious to see all the funny moments from the Washington Grand Prix, though. No, what's it called? The Freedom 250? The Freedom 500? No, that was the name of the UFC fight. What's the IndyCar one called? Oh, you got F2 after this. Forgot about that. How about that? Does anyone know how you are unable to have F1 TV access despite receiving a sub email and amount deducted? Wait, what? Wait, sorry. Did Antonelli get his lap time deleted? Or did Red Bull just go quicker? If you hadn't already logged out, I'll log out, log back in. Red Bull went quicker. Nice. Okay, maybe we're popping off this week. Interesting. I mean, V Cub's ahead of the McLarens right now. McLaren need to lock in. Aston Martin is so bad, bro. How are they that bad? We're way overdue on Max win. No, he hasn't won this year, has he? Wait, no, no one's won this year. Like, the McLarens haven't won this year. I think Podium's mixed up with wins now. This may be the best chance Max has for the rest of the season to get the top step. I mean, yeah. But then again, it is only practice one. And Red Bull are usually always pretty quick to get there. Well, I don't know. Sometimes Red Bull are really quick to get this up, so and sometimes they lock in right at the end. Crofty asked if Red Bull will tap up Behrman to replace Verstappen. Tap up? You've been like, get Behrman? I don't know. I mean, that's the rumor. There's a rumor at the moment going around that Behrman will go to Red Bull if Max leaves. I don't see the point of that. When you've already got good young drivers in Liam, Hadja, Arvid, and Solov, why look at another young driver? Like, you either go for someone like Piastri or, you know, someone with experience and has proven themselves, or you go for one of your young drivers. Excuse me. All rumors are bullshit. Barely any point talking about it. That's my opinion. I mean, I agree. I agree. It's fun to talk about it. It's just when, like, people are like, I don't know. I hate when you're, like, having a conversation about something. It's like, is that actually going to happen? Or, like, people come on my chat and are like, oh, I heard Behrman's going to Red Bull. And it's like, no, that's just a rumor and a talking point right now. Why WID Liquid? David the Volley. I think it's time to stand, guys. I think it's time to stand. Whoa, big lockup. Is Red Bull really good this weekend, or is it just for now in the standings? I mean, they definitely look strong, but we won't know for sure until we get to quali. The only rumors that are guaranteed to happen is Ponden having to shit during a stream. Very true. But yeah, we also don't know, like, a Merc testing out things. What are they up to? Do you prefer Sky Culture or F1 TV? F1 TV for sure. F1 TV is, I don't know. I was talking about this while I was on holiday with the guys, and like, I just feel like F1 TV is just so much more educational, so much more less bias. I just think it's more entertaining. Whoa, Liam coming in very hot into bus stop. Maybe trying to find the latest breaking point. Who's driving Alonso's car? Guy making Stroll look fast. That's Jack Crawford, F2 driver, reserve driver for the team. Skyford is more hype for moments. I can't agree with that. I think Crofty's strongest point and only strong point is super duper hype moments. But the story build up, Alex Jack's Claire's, the technical analysis, Jolien and David Coulthard, Claire. I think the entertainment value, I think all three of them are more entertaining than Crofty and Brundle. Crofty's just kind of like joyful, and Martin's more just like passionate. Did I say bundle? I know they're on mediums, but 6.5 back. Was that really fast? That's what I'm saying, dude. I don't know how Aston are this bad. And they've done 10, 12 laps. Hoping this backs in P1 is the result we see all weekend. Feel we all need it. Dude, a Max wouldn't be elite. Imagine Max drawing the front running squad with Ferrari and Merc. It'd be so good. Why is my water warm, man? If it rains, who will win? We know Max is very strong on the rain, but we haven't seen rain yet in these regs. You know, there could be a team that sucks in the wet, and there could be a team that is absolutely goated in the wet. Yeah, I mean, the fact that Hadj is only 3/10 off of Max and is still ahead of Ferrari and Mercedes is pretty nuts. Yo, what if the battery shorts from the rain, man? Do you think the dead internet theory has affected F1 like Alonso is my favorite rookie and that kid shouting Leclerc? I mean, I don't think that's dead internet theory, but I think a lot of things have been quote unquote ruined by like social media just running things into the ground. Guys, I can't watch it, but why is McLaren slow? What's up, Bethany? Not sure. They've just not really done much runs. I mean, Lando spent a lot of time in the garage. He's kind of like obviously testing out his new engines and stuff like that. Piastri, he's been on mediums. It's coming out now. We'll see what Piastri does. All right, Leclerc goes up to P3, just behind Hamilton, but ahead of Hadjar, but still not ahead of Max. This is good so far. And Bordeaux's going up to P8, splitting the V carbs. Bum, 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 bum. Not getting Spa Rio is so dumb. I disagree. I think Spa's mid-track. We'll see what it's like with these new regs, but I mean, right now it looks like super clipping is nuts. Is this just a fluke by Red Bull, or are they actually nuts now? Well, I don't think they brought any upgrades to this track, did they? All they've done is remove the Macarena wing. Have we got confirmation? Is the Macarena wing done? It is off. How are they going quick without it? Surely that big Badusi is better. Wait, didn't Max? No. Wait, what do you mean Max is a second quicker on mediums? There's some change at the front wing too. Okay. The fact that they're downshifting and Blanchimont flat out is so boring. Wait, what's Blanchimont? What are they doing in Pouan? I want to see an onboard lap. Maybe after practice we'll have a look at an onboard lap. Who should we watch onboard? I guess Max? Against FP2? Yes, we'll be standing live for FP2. In between sessions, we've got F2 qualifying to watch, and we've got a bunch of news in Discord to catch up on. It's nearly flat out in Port. Okay, that's good. That's good. Maybe a little lift to try and get some battery back. But I don't know if you get much battery back from lifting in Pouan, though. One's the straight before the bus stop at the end. Oh. They're downshifting there? What? Okay. This is dumb. In YouTube chat, Lorenzo's typed F2 quali day and it's translated to F2 what a day. How do I turn this shit off? Or is this just a permanent dumb feature now? That's just a permanent feature on YouTube chat now? Sick. Quicksilver! They with all it. Why does everyone put pregnant emoji on the live notification? Some idiot thinks it's funny and he keeps doing it. Honestly, just think Oscar is having a hard time getting used to these cars and the wreck. I'm assuming you mean regs. He seems off and not like he's used to. And hopefully this jinx it and he's up there. Yeah, I mean, he really likes this track. Okay, Piastri's got to P5 now. Ahead of the Mercs. Imagine Merc have a stinker weekend where they're worst of the top teams. That'd be rough. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, I've been sweaty ass this year. Am I dumb? Most of these messages in chat aren't making sense today. I feel like Merc is sandbagging the new upgrade. Wait, so they brought upgrades to Belgium? Okay, I need to catch up on Discord. I feel like it's hard for me to like answer all of these questions or talk about a lot of things in practice because I have no clue what's happened this week. For people that's tuning on in, I've been on holiday this week, so I've kind of only just gone home and I'm trying to figure out what the fuck's been happening. How's Max's pace? Well, he's top of the timings. He's looking good. Merc had 2 upgrades, I believe, right. Everyone but Esteban and Ferrari have upgrades. Okay. What driver has had the worst performance this year factoring out the cars? Stroll, Ocon. Sure, Ocon, to be honest. I mean, we know Stroll's poo, so it's not a surprise. So probably Ocon. Norris? No, Norris had a really good season when his cars actually worked. It actually frustrates me seeing Norris get hate for his performance this season when it's his car that's fucking letting him down. Oh, Bottas has been poo as well. Yeah, fuck Bottas off. All talk will be about Aston Martin's upgrade next week. Dude. Bringing an upgrade before a fucking month break. I mean, obviously the factories are shut down, so. Behrman last year seemed like he was talked about a lot more. No, Behrman's good. I just think the car's not. I mean, he's beating Ocon consistently. I just think the car's not in a great spot. Look at this car, bro. Look how poo this is. Meow, 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 meow. If the new car isn't good, we've got to remember though, it is going to take them a little bit of time to get that car up to speed. But like, yeah, if it shows up and it's still dead last, that's bad. They cut the onboard off because they didn't want to embarrass Jack. Timings. Ugh. I feel bad for Crawford having to drive this tractor at all, yeah. I feel like... Okay, do you think Crawford's actually like, yes, I get to drive an F1 car? Or do you think he's a bit like this is shit. Like, I'm driving a shit car. Like, no one gives a fuck about me driving this car. Like, it's a handful. I don't know. I mean, you got to enjoy driving an F1 car, right? But
Hi guys, Fish here. Tintin probably has his alerts off for his reactions, but oh well.
nothing
And if
to
it is
react to in
on,
practice.
unlucky, I hope someone crashes and I'm in your reaction. 74 months baby.
This guy. I turned the alerts off for quali and the race now, but not for practice, obviously. But Fish, stay for the 74-month resub. Your W's in chat for Fish for 74 months. That's my racing number, 74. Oh my god. But Fish, thank you so much for supporting for 74 months, man. Hope you're swell, sir. Hope you're swell. Alonso must enjoy himself sitting out of F1. Yeah, true. He actually probably does enjoy it. Mercedes changed the front wing end plates, tweak the rear wing, race-specific tweak, and the rear corners around the rear. Right. I found myself just randomly laughing at the Aston. Like, how are you doing this bad after all the talk you're doing? Yeah. And we're almost halfway through the season now as well. It's crazy. In my home city, the Irish GAA World Games are going on for the teams who play Irish sport all around the world. Got talking to one of the Aussie players, and they said they watched the stream. Blah, 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 blah. Let me read that again. In my home city, the Irish GAA World Games. What the hell is that?
I'm going to die if I keep on waking up for these 5 a.m. practice sessions.
Irish GAA Games. What a... Oh, Gaelic. Oh, you're talking about Gaelic. Okay. Alright, so Gaelic football are going on for teams who play Irish sport all around the world. Is that what it is? Gaelic? Got talking to one of the Aussie players and they said they watch your streams. That is fucking sick. What were you talking to the Aussie player about? And how did my name pop up? And did you get his name in Twitch chat? Ty, thank you so much for the 5-month resub, dude. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for coming in with the tier 1. I'm going to die if I keep waking up for all these 5 a.m. sessions. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough for you Americans. I feel you, man. I feel you. Well, not anymore, but I used to feel you. But yeah, thank you so much, dude, for supporting for 5 months. And waking up at 5 a.m. to watch some F1 with us. I feel like there's so many things I want to talk about, from the World Cup to my holiday to F1. But I'm like, if I start talking about things, I'm just going to ramble and ramble and ramble and ramble and ramble and ramble. And then...
Have my free bits WW
we won't
Twitch.
Be watching practice. How much is the Twitch sub? I think it's £5. Yeah. Does Max still win in an Alpine? He's not winning in a Red Bull, so why would he win in an Alpine? Sunrise over the 100 bits. Have my free bits. W Twitch. Wait, you got free bits from Twitch? What? Well, thank you for using them on me. Sunrise, and we got the hype train going. I'm in shambles as an Aston fan. Oh, they'll be back soon, man. They'll be back soon. Just believe. I have football practice at 11 a.m. after a 9 a.m. practice too. Oofed. Football. Are we talking American football or soccer? Respect to anyone who drives an F1 car, especially if they're first. Is that difficult to handle? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's it. Sadly, didn't get his name. Just got talking with him because I was asking about the Aussie GP, and I asked, does he watch any watch-alongs? And he said he's seen you a good few times. I think he mainly watched on YouTube. Interesting. Well, that's so. That's so. So had your mic drop to the rear of the grid, new power unit? Yeah, that's the rumor. For doing surveys sometimes, right? It still has to be a good experience, even if the car you're driving is a glorified wheelie bin. Yeah, I mean, being in an F1 car is always insane, right? £5 are the minimum I've given Tintin. £444, not including all the £1 donos to chat shit in your stream. What a goat! What a goat! In Hungary, we'll be last in Q2. Us Alonso fans, we believe. Wait, 444 does not sound right. $370, but I only get I only get £3 of that 5 though. No, I saw you correct yourself to 370, but then I opened up the calculator to check. It was 370. American football. The wrong football, bro. Major wobbling session coming up in between practice sessions. No, in between practice, we'll go through Discord and we'll watch F2. I think tomorrow I'll go live an hour earlier and just like catch up with you guys, talk about the holiday. I want to do that today, but I fucking got distracted this morning. I went to bed late last night. I got a shit night's sleep. So I was just like, bro, it's just like, I need, like, dude, my room is a mess. Like, fuck. I haven't made my, I haven't got my bed sheets. I've got no bed sheets on my bed for like a week, bro. My life is fucked right now. In a good way. Like, literally, it's been like, it's been like, World Cup, friend comes to stay, Silverstone, IRL streaming normally, Wimbledon, Goodwood, Ibiza, streaming. I haven't gone to the gym in 2 weeks, man. It's actually bad. It's actually bad. And then, I still have people in my life, not gonna name names, being like, oh, but you can. Oh, but you can. Oh, but you should do this. Oh, but you can do that. I can't, bro. Whoa. What is that? There's flapping about. Was that a camera banging about in the Astor? But no, I got invited to someone's birthday like 3 weeks ago. Not gonna lie, I completely forgot. I had it on my calendar, but I completely forgot. And it's tonight. So as soon as the stream ends, I'm putting some clothes on and then going straight to that person's birthday. And it's one of those things where like I probably shouldn't go because I'm tired and I've got so much stuff I need to do. But if I get invited to something, I show up 99% of the time. Like, you know, I've been the person who's invited people to stuff or host a gathering or something and then people just don't reply or don't show up and it makes you feel like shit. And it's like, you gotta show up to people, you know what I mean? If someone's invited you to a birthday and they're your friend, fucking show up. You know what I mean? Like, I think the art, not the art, it's not an art. The act of showing up, people, no, you know what it is? No, I saw a TikTok about this the other day. And I was like, facts. The act of showing up for your friends or people in your life has become a chore for people. And don't get me wrong, like, that she just said, like, oh, I'm so busy, like, fuck, like, straight after the stream ends, I need to get out of the house, you know what I mean? Like, I am kind of acting like it's a chore, but, like, bruh, why has socializing become a chore for people? What happened? But when you're there, you probably won't regret it. No, exactly. That's my thing. That's why I'm like, fuck. Like, I want to go. I want to catch up with my friends. I want to socialize. If I don't, I'll get FOMO. But also, it's nice to show up for people. And yeah, once I'm there, I'll have a good time. It's just that thought of like, fuck. Like, I don't know what time I'm going to get home. And then I need to sleep. And then I probably won't get enough sleep again. Then I need to wake up in the morning. I need to organize all the shit for today's stream. I need to stream. And then tomorrow, won't be able to go to the gym because I got the Red Bull stream. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, it's always next thing. I love it though. I way prefer being busy this year. Last year I was doing fuck all and it was depressing. This year I'm doing a lot of stuff, but it just means like I'm overwhelming myself. By the regs, is Aston Martin even allowed to race this weekend? Well, that's the thing. There's the 107% rule that F1 just don't even follow anymore. So what's the point in it being there? How are you sleeping? I don't think I've gotten... Oh no! I thought this was Lando. I thought that was Lando. Piastri with an issue right at the end of the session. And he stopped. He could have kept going. Oh, no, he's going to keep going. He's going to keep going. Watch them red flag it now. Okay, maybe the team were like, actually, let's get it back rather than having to haul it all the way back. Potter, will you do a Forza Horizon 6 Eliminator again soon? Yeah, I will. Once I get that rig set up, for sure. Whereas Alonso, Jack Crawford is doing the rookie session in replace of him right now. Embreeze, save the follow. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what the FIA say about this. Like, if he's driving with no hydraulic pressure right now, which means what? That affects, what would that affect? His brakes? Just everything? And he's driving the car back in a dangerous manner. What happened? Did he come up the hill and then realize, or did he just back out? Yeah, so we don't hear anything. It must have just been the engineers saw something on the data and were like, yo, can you chill out? Interesting. Alright, well, session didn't end in the end, but we are out of time. What were we talking about? I can't remember what we were talking about. Oh, I was talking about sleep. Yeah, I don't think I've gotten over 7 hours sleep in like a few weeks, but that's what you gotta do. No, timings are broken, you're right. Yeah, sleep's so important, man. Like, I mean, that's... Especially, like, being on stream and, like, having, you know, being, like, good energy and stuff like that. It's rough when I can't sleep. And that's what I mean. And then I have people in my life be like, you can come out. You can do this. It's like, no, I can't. Because then that delays me going to bed. And then it delays me getting sleep. And then I feel shit tomorrow. And the stream's going to be affected. And then blah, 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 blah. People just don't get it, man. Some people, people who can just go to sleep and get 5 hours sleep and be fine with their day, well done to you. But for me, if I don't get 7 hours sleep, I feel fucked. When you get consistent sleep, you don't rely on alarms anymore, dude. That'd be the dream. I mean, naturally, with what I do for like work, I can't have a natural sleep schedule or like consistent sleep schedule, because it all depends on when I get everything I need done, or like F1 time zone or F1 timings and stuff like that. But getting 7 hours sleep is so important. All right, guys, that's practice 1 done. Max Verstappen at the top, 2 tenths ahead of Hamilton and Leclerc, 2 tenths ahead of his teammate. And then we got Piastri, Antonelli, Norris, Russell. So very interesting session, having Max at the top, then the Ferraris, then Hadjar, then a McLaren, and then a Merc. So, I don't know, maybe Merc are sandbagging, maybe they're just testing out new parts, or maybe this is just not looking great for them right now. Piastri issue at the end of the session, but Red Bull looked good. Red Bull looked good. Then we got VCAR best of the rest, Bortoletto in the mix, Audi in the mix as well. We got Behrman, Albon, Colapinto, Ocon, Gasly. We got Bottas and Perez. Perez 4 tenths behind Bottas. We got Sainz way down on Albon for some reason, 1.5 seconds down. And then Stroll beating the rookie teammate by 4 tenths. So, yeah, very interesting session there. Bethany, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Let's put out the predictions for Max and P1. Did anyone even predict that? Oh, 18% predicted Max. Okay. I'll wait for all the starting grid practices to go. But guys, we will be live for practice 2, or we're going to be staying live, so stick around. But what are we talking about? I actually shouted after a day of hike yesterday, but I want to be here and watch FP and listen to the stream, but I definitely feel like I'm going to fall asleep midday. Have a little nap now, man. Have a little nap now. Live Bibis, what is up, dude? Pound my PP. Okay, bro. I wonder if Merc is just trying to figure out the new upgrade. Yeah, I think that's the case. I think that it's when you bring upgrades, it changes the car so much. There's a lot to figure out. Chat, does anyone know Ocon's lap shows P20 on the stream? I think, yeah, their timings were broken at that time. Mark Kelly fan. I need to get that sorted over the summer break. Is this Verstappen's first P1 this year in any GP? Oh, you might be right, actually. Has he gotten a P1 in any session yet? Those McLarens are just useless this year. Issue after issue. At least it means we won't have papaya rules. True. I can survive on 5 hours sleep if I'm out most of the day. But that's the thing. That's what people don't understand, right? Is like if I was, I don't know, going to the airport or doing like a mundane day, a mundane task, I can have 5 hours sleep fine. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm moving about, like, I'm chilling. 5 hours sleep. Like, on holiday, I was getting 5 hours sleep every night. I felt fine. But if I'm waking up, sitting at a computer all day, trying to do mental work, or sitting at a computer and streaming, and like I need to be energetic and stuff like that, and I only get 5 hours sleep, bro, it fucking hits me like a bus. People just don't get that, man. No matter how much I tell some people, like, hey, I can't do this, and they go, yeah, you can. Just, oh, it's only 10 minutes, or it's only 20 minutes. It's like, yeah, but that's 20 minutes later. I go to bed. Maybe putting all my channel points on someone else wasn't a good idea. Wait, who'd you put them on? Do you follow Tour de France? I don't, but I'm fascinated by Tour de France. I just got like a big community follow-up. How long is it on for? And is it just started, or is it kind of coming to an end now? FP2 is going to be interesting, as that is normally the biggest indicator closest to quality. True. We'll see what the times look like in FP2. But Red Bull looking good right now, man. Red Bull looking good right now. 2 for I haven't had a Red Bull today. I got another Red Bull package. Finally, we're back on the monthly Red Bull shipments. However, they sent me the same flavors that I am not a huge fan of, so I need to get my order changed. Basically, when they asked for my order, I asked for coconut sugar-free, Juneberry sugar-free, and then I got sent lilac sugar-free and forest fruit sugar-free, which are my 2 least favorite flavors. They're not bad, I just don't love them. And the reason was apparently they're out of stock in the coconut sugar-free and the Juneberry sugar-free. So I think I need to get my order changed to non-sugar-free drinks, because it looks like they're, I don't know. Anyways, we did get another package though, so shout out Red Bull, shout out Red Bull. Anyways, guys, that is it for FP1. We are going to be staying live. We have got F2 in. Oh, the F2 websites have been updated. F2 quali in 1 hour 18 minutes. So 40, 50, 250. Okay. Wait, no. 45, 55. Yeah, 255. All right. So an hour and 20 minutes, basically. We've got F2 quali. So yeah, we're going to be staying live to watch that. And we've also got FP2 later. We've got a lot of news in Discord to look through and a lot of videos to watch. So if you watch our YouTube right now, come join us on Twitch, twitch.tv/Ponden. We're going to be staying live. Otherwise, YouTube, be sure to subscribe down below. Be sure to like the stream. I will see you guys in the next one.